It's YouTube Wednesday.
Groups always set themselves up in a certain way. It just happens. The haunted house makes them do this. All good things in life have bad things on the end and great stuff in the middle. Being a baby, you poop on yourself. That's not very good. As you get really, really old, you poop on yourself again. That's not good either. But all that life in the middle is awesome. Think of a cheeseburger. There's dry, crusty bread on the outside. In the middle, delicious burger and delicious cheese. Oreo cookies. Crusty, nasty cookies on the outside, delicious cream on the inside. It has to be mixed together to be delicious. Alright? Groups line up the same way. There's a person up front who is hard to scare. That is the rock. That is the rock of the group. He will be up front. He might be the biggest person in the group. He might be the dad of the group. Alright? 50-50 chance he's wearing a white shirt. I don't know why, it just works out that way. Then there's the delicious part of the group that we really want to attack. Then on the end of the group is what I call the anchor. The anchor is also tough to scare. Just like the rock of the group is leading them into darkness because he is the bravest, the anchor of the group is the one allowing darkness to follow behind and kind of fending them off. He's bringing up the rear. They look back every now and then. You don't scare anybody by hanging out for too long. You have to get in there and get out. If you want to break a rock, you have to chip away at it. It's not one mighty blow. Everybody in the haunt has to do their job. Work their spot to the best of their ability. Own their spot. Get their scares in. If I'm in a corner of the hallway, I'm going to get a quick scare on the front of the group. I'm going to scare the rock. I'm going to scare the middle of the group, and I'm going to scare the end. It is my job to scare every single person in that group. Even if I've got to move around a little bit to make that happen. Let's say I've got 20 feet of hallway to work, because I know the person with the next corner is over there. I'm going to make it so I get to move a little bit, and we're going to overlap our scare zone. So I'm going to be a distraction. The anchor and everybody in the middle is looking back at me, while the next actor scares the rock to the group and then gets a good scare on the middle and goes back in the spot to get his spot. Okay? Work, work, work. I never get enough scares in a haunted house. I never get enough scares. I never get one section of hallway and I'm happy with that. I own it. And then I'm greedy. Alright. I can scare here, but I hear a scare happen 2 sets away. I'm going to move 15 feet up the hallway right before this corner. As I turn the corner, I'll slap the wall, put my hand out, get a quick scare in the front of that group. Then I'll go back to my spot. And then I'll get my main scare. I know I've got about 30 seconds to a minute before the next group comes. So after that last person turns the corner, I run down the hallway, smack the wall, and scare the person at the end again. So I'm getting 3 scares. I'm really owning my spot. I'm framing my main scare with 2 little scares on either side. I'm ambitious. You know, I want to scare the heck out of people. Own your spot. Don't let anybody take it away from you. And if anybody has to go in it, if management has to put them there, make them know that they're not going to do as good a job as you, because you owned it. Have a character. Have your name. Maybe your character's name is Cannibal Kevin. Alright? And that's Cannibal Kevin's spot. Okay? But make them know it. Make them be afraid of you. Be memorable.